Bethany Salmon is now 9 years old. She had her liver transplant 4 years ago and now she is practicing for the forthcoming 2013 British Transplant Games.
It's much better now that I've had my liver transplant because before my liver transplant I was really weak and my skin was yellow, like really yellow, and I looked really fat then. But now it's easier and I can spend full days in school and I have friends and I can do what my friends also do.
Look what I got!
What did you get?
50 merits!
Wow.
Now Bethany is living a life she felt wouldn't be possible. Her mother agrees that due to the transplant, her daughter is now able to live a normal life.
She got a transplant in January 2009 and she was 5 years old then. Tests always come back really well and she's can't complain at all. She gets a lot of infections, but that's because she's immune suppressed. But her transplanted liver is doing really well. It's given her back to us because she wouldn't be alive now if she'd not had the transplant. It wasn't just that she was poorly, she was dying as well. So we've got Bethany now. She can run with the other children in the playground, she can join in games, she's very happy, doing really well.
More than 10,000 people are on the UK transplant waiting list. 3 people will die every day because of the lack of a transplant. While 90% support the organ donation, only 31% have registered with the NHS. The question is, if you are willing to receive a transplanted organ, why would you not be willing to donate? Dave Hinchcliffe, a doctor from the medical school of the Sheffield University, explains that one person's organs can help to save up to 9 people's lives.
This is the cornea. This is the left lung, the right lung, the heart, the liver, the small bowel, the large bowel.
Sheffield will host the 2013 British Transplant Games this year. The main purpose of the game is to help to raise people's awareness and increase organ donors.
You hear some of the stories, it's fantastic to see the athletes competing. Sometimes it's people just here celebrating the fact that they are still here. Other people, it's the fact that they've had a transplant many years ago and they are competitive. They want to win a gold medal. And you know, when you hear the stories, you hear what they've been through, what families have been through, and also the other side of it is meeting the donor family, which is the people who've actually donated their family's organs, and hearing what's happened to them and perhaps the number of people that just one person has saved. It's really humbling and really quite emotional.
Akash Selvansi is now 15 years old. He was born with kidney failure and wasn't expected to survive. But after the transplant, he's now doing very well and will also take part in the games.
The transplant has changed my life in many ways because I can do sports, football, because my life is around sports because I like sports so much. And without the kidney transplant, I don't any of that.
His kidney was donated by his mother due to the lack of organs in Black and Asian communities. Akash's mother says that before he had the transplant, even when he was 6 years old, he looked like a small baby, but now he can enjoy playing sports like other boys.
Waited for a transplant for 6 years, nothing happened, and then I gave him one in 2004. Since the transplant, he's done really well. He's been able to eat what he's wanted. His bones have got stronger. He'll be on medication for the rest of his life, but it's completely changed his life. He started growing, developing. You know, it's been a massive change to his life.
Currently, there is a big shortage of donors from Asian and Black communities. Therefore, Black and Asian people have to wait longer for a suitable organ than the general population. Akash's mother thinks this is mainly due to the lack of education.
We know that there is a massive shortage in the Black and Asian community, and we feel that is, well, it's simply lack of education. People aren't, because it doesn't affect their lives, and until it affects their lives, they won't think about it.
Akash's father has been campaigning for many years against the misconception that some religions do not allow their people to donate.
and he believes there is no religious reason at all.
I don't believe there's any religious reasons at all. We did a roadshow a couple of years ago. We had Christians looking in the Bible, the Muslims looking in the Quran, the Indians looking in the Guru Sahib, and every religion that we had, that was out, the Asian communities, black communities, ethnic communities, everybody confirmed that, all the high priests confirmed that in any of their scriptures, any book, there is nothing stating that they're not allowed to give their organs to anybody.
Many sponsors have given their support to the 2013 British Transplant Games, and the Sheffield Hospital charity has donated £25,000 to help to host this year's games.
Well, in 2008 we were approached to support the Transplant Games, and again here in 2013. And the main focus of our trustees in supporting the Transplant Games is to increase the number of people who might register on the organ donor registry. Obviously we have a backlog of people waiting for transplants, and it would be fabulous if people are willing to carry an organ donor registry card.
Currently, the UK operates the opt-in system, while some other countries take a different approach. The opt-in system means only those who have given explicit consent. The opt-out system presumes you are willing to donate unless you say otherwise. Spain runs the opt-out system, and its organ donation per 1 million people is 36. France, also with opt-out, is 23, and Austria is 21. In Germany, with opt-in, is 15, and in the UK, 13, Greece 7. Due to the big difference of organ donation rates between these two systems, some people, especially those from recipients' families, think that the UK should adopt the opt-out system so as to help to increase organ donors.
I support the opt-out system because I feel that it saves more people's lives than one person can save many lives.
I think it would be excellent to accept the opt-out option because it would mean that there were more organs available, so there would be more people's lives saved.
I think that it should be the opt-out system because, again, when something like this touches your life, that is when you actually think about it.
But some experts in this field think that there is not a big difference between these two systems. The best way to encourage organ donors is to talk to family members and get their consent.
We all look to Spain as having the highest donation rate in the world. And if you talk to the people in Spain, a number of years ago when they introduced opt-out, they thought they'd have this big panacea and everything would change. Actually, that made no difference to their donation rate. What made the difference to them was the fact that they changed the whole setup of the organ donation network, similar to what we've done here, in the fact that they have a coordinator, a transplant coordinator on every intensive care unit. In Spain, the transplant coordinators are all doctors, and they will, go and approach the family as well.
So how do the public think of it?
I think it should be the opt-in system, but I do think that people perhaps need a bit more information and education on it, because I think probably a lot of people don't even know that it's an opt-in system.
So I think I'm a bit lazy about these things, and I think if there was the opt-out system, the opposite of what is on at the moment, I think most probably it would be better for me.
I think after death there should be a certain degree of choice for the families what they do with the organs, and unless they've specified that they want to be given to science, I think it's important that they're able to choose what they want to do, cremation, burial, with all the organs or without the organs. So I think I personally prefer the current system.
I'm currently a donor card holder, but I think it should be the opt-out system.
Everybody should be presumed to want to give their organs, whether it be eyes, cornea, liver, whatever, to save somebody else's life, unless you say specifically you don't want to have your organs taken away from you.
The medals are bonus, but the real prizes are lives.
I just wanted to have fun. She loves to go and see her friends there, and we love to go and meet the parents and all have a fun time, and it's brilliant. I mean, it's practice, but there's no pressure on winning something. The point is to have fun.